Chapter 3: Who pays for long-term care? Who pays for long-term care? Many people mistakenly believe the government or their health insurance will automatically cover their long-term care needs. Unfortunately, long-term care assistance isn't typically paid for by health or disability insurance, and there are many stipulations that have to be met before any government assistance can be made available. In addition, government programs such as Medicare and Medicaid aren't designed to cover long-term costs over long periods of time. The long-term care recipient has the primary responsibility to pay for all needed care, but can often utilize the following resources. 1. Personal finances. Personal finances must first be used to pay for care. 1. Also, some insurance companies let you use your life insurance policy to pay for long-term care. 1. Ask your insurance agent how this works. 2. Medicare. Medicare is the federal program providing hospital and medical insurance to individuals 65 or older, including specific illnesses or disabilities. 2. In only certain conditions are benefits available for home health care. Medicare usually pays for up to 100 days of care in a skilled nursing facility per benefit period with the following mandatory stipulations. 100% paid for the first 20 days, after a 3-day hospital stay. Days 21 to 100, Medicare requires a co-payment. Medicaid coverage is primarily based on income and assets of the individual requiring care, but most states usually only cover care received in approved skilled nursing homes. In states where Medicaid will pay for home-based long-term care, coverage is on a limited basis. Medicaid has published the following guidelines regarding assets. Medicaid coverage is primarily based on income and assets of the individual requiring care, but most states usually only cover care received in approved skilled nursing homes. In states where Medicaid will pay for home-based long-term care, coverage is on a limited basis. Medicaid has published the following guidelines regarding assets. Your home. The state can't put a lien on your home if there's a reasonable chance you'll return home after getting nursing home care or if you have a spouse or dependents living there. This means they can't take, sell, or hold your property to recover benefits that are correctly paid for nursing home care while you're living in a nursing home in this circumstance. In most cases, after a person who gets Medicaid nursing home benefits passes away, the state must try to get whatever benefits it paid for that person back from their estate. However, they can't recover on a lien against the person's home if it's the residence of the person's spouse, sibling, who has an equity interest and was residing in the home at least 1 year prior to the nursing home admission, or a blind or disabled child or a child under the age of 21 in the family. Your assets. Most people who are eligible for Medicaid have to reduce their assets first. There are rules about what's counted as an asset and what isn't when determining Medicaid eligibility. There are also rules that require states to allow married couples to protect a certain amount of assets and income when one of them is in an institution, like a nursing home, and one isn't. Transferring your assets. You can't give your assets away to family members or non-family members, rather than use your assets to pay for your nursing home care. If you give assets away within 5 years before the date you apply for Medicaid, or even after you apply, the gift may be treated as a transfer of assets for less than fair market value. Transfers for less than fair market value may subject you to a penalty, and the penalty is that Medicaid won't pay for your nursing home care for a period of time. How long that period is depends on the value of the assets you gave away. There are limited exceptions to this, especially if you have a spouse, or a blind or disabled child. But as a general rule, giving away your assets can result in no payment for your nursing home care, possibly for many months or even years. 3. Veterans Affairs. The Department of Veterans Affairs, VA, may provide long-term care for service-related disabilities or for certain eligible veterans. There might be a waiting list for VA nursing homes. The VA also provides some at-home care. 4. Life insurance policy. Some life insurance policies are designed to allow for payment for long-term care needs through the following options. Accelerated death benefits, ADBs. Life settlements. Viatical settlements. 5. Long-term care insurance. Long-term care insurance pays for many types of long-term care. The exact coverage depends on the type of policy you buy and what services are covered. You can purchase nursing home only coverage or a comprehensive policy that includes both home care and facility care. 6. Health Savings Account. An HSA, Health Savings Account, is an account established to pay for qualified medical expenses, including qualified long-term care costs and long-term care insurance premiums. Contributions and withdrawals are tax-free for qualified expenses. To open up an HSA, you must be covered under a high-deductible health plan, and meet certain other requirements. Thanks for watching.